Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype? It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James.
What up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Big Game Sports Buzz with the Sports Fanatic and, of course, the Pro Athlete. Have a chance, an opportunity to talk about sports and everything that is involved with it and around it, and some things not so much. Hey, I'm Jay Stocks, the Buff Nerd. You know what it is. Let's go. And, of course, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the reason why we even have this show and what it's called, Big Game James. What up, guy?
Big game, James. My bad. What up, dog?
What's up, man?
Hey,
You seem
man.
hype. I wanted to get you hype, bro.
I'm trying, dog.
I know, man. We was a little. We was a little flat. Not so much. We bubbly. The word is effervescent, people. Effervescent. Effervescent. Get your dictionary.
Can you
Look
spell
it? Effervescent. Bubbly.
There it is. Hot
This
damn.
is not a spelling show. This is a sports show. Let's get it right. Come on.
I'll buy that for $1.
You know what I'm saying? Only athletic scholarships here. Only athletic scholarships. Academic shit out of here. Excuse me. Sorry. Apologize.
Hey, no, man. Hey, big game, and J Stock for the kids. We
know.
push academics too.
No, I was
Yeah,
apologizing for cursing.
Academics is number one.
Absolutely.
Academics
Got
is
two
number one.
fingers up.
Sports is number two.
Got two
Sports
fingers
is number
up.
two.
No, look, I always
Academics
push
number
academics.
one.
Absolutely. Get your learning, get your books. You know what I'm saying? Never stop learning. That's the key, man. Always be a learner. Don't just be a student.
You ain't never,
You know what I mean?
ever.
Man, a lot has been going on since we last spoke. And, you know, before we really start diving into this, make sure that you like, subscribe, and tackle that bell so you know when Big Game Entertainment is coming up. Because you know what? We don't just have Big Game Sports Buzz that comes on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. And we do it live, so that way we make sure we can watch your chats, look at your chats, talk about your chats, tell you you're wrong. But we also come on the Chop Shop on Tuesday nights at 6, of course. And you can watch us on Roku through ASAP, All Sports, All Players Network. So, I mean, you know, yeah. And, of course, you know, you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, whatever platform. So, yeah. There you go. I think I got everything. Big Game. What do you think?
All right. It sounds good.
Yeah. But
Hey man, give me 1 second, dog. I'm so sorry. But no, all is well. You hit everything, all the platforms, everything that we on. Excited about this show. We about to kick off. Talk a little bit of draft talk. You know, we did our mock draft a couple weeks ago, man, and you know that shows up to almost 500 views now. A lot of madness and craziness going on.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested to see what our list looks like compared to what teams do next week. Think some trades are gonna come. But we're gonna talk a little bit of QB talk when we get to this first down. My son's having a technical issue in his room getting logged in. So like I said, if you give me 5 seconds, man, hit that comment box up, and I'm gonna be
Look,
right.
Hey, Mike,
back.
good to see you, bro. Welcome to the show. You know, you always are welcome. Everyone is welcome. Mike is, of course, one of our favorites. We're gonna talk about that. Give us the second down, brother, and then I'll post that comment because that's one, you know, that just came up. Talking about Debo, we're going to talk about that in the second down. But in the first down, we're talking about a favorite QB in this draft. And look, if you watch the Chop Shop or you've watched the show and we've talked about the draft, you know my feelings and sentiments about this draft's QB situation. As in, and trash. It's tragic because I think overall, when you look at this QB class, I think it's safe to say that none of them will be drafted in the first round. None of them. I don't think any of them will be drafted in the first round, even though there are many, many needs around the league. I just don't think any of them will be drafted in the first round. I hear you, Mike. Kenny Pickett. Yeah, so, people are high on him, as well as the Willis kid.
Hey Jay, I didn't hear all what you and Mike were talking about right now, man. But as much as this is not no one's real crazy about a lot of these quarterbacks, there's going to be at least 3 taken in the first round, dog. Whether you would take them or not, it's going to happen. I can't see a first round go with so many quarterback needs out there. Not a lot of free agent moves happening so far.
Waiting. You know what?
Well, how much longer can they wait to draft this next Thursday?
Hey, it's a year. It's just just 9 months. You do what you got to do. Bailey Zapp has been moving up. There's been some talk.
Bailey Zapp is getting a lot of high regards, and
he's getting some.
I got a sleeper on my list that I think is going to fall to the second round, and he might end up being a better pro than a lot of the guys that go above him. And that's Carson Strong from my alma mater, the University of Nevada.
He's an athlete, right?
And I'm not just saying that.
He's like athlete, right? Like he's listed as athlete, right?
He's straight. Carson Strong is a straight pocket guy. He went, that Hal Mummy air raid offense, man, can let the ball rip, strong arm, pretty good decision making. He's considered by some as one of the most ready to come in and play as far as like a pro style system goes, is what he can pick up. But I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people, man, when he gets in the camp.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because we talk about steals. I just don't. If they're drafted, maybe after the 4th round, okay, a steal. But if they're drafted in the first, I think it's too high. I just think it's too high. They may sneak in because someone is always going to jump up. Someone jumped up and they got the Florida kid. I can't remember his name. Played baseball, likes to pray a lot.
Tim Tebow.
They jumped up and got him. They jumped up and got Johnny Manziel. People jumped up, got Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, but those coaches and GMs who did that don't even have jobs right now.
Well, there you go.
I take that back. Josh McDaniel does have a job, but you know what I'm saying, dog? Like you have to take it. It's to me, it's so many. Like to me, I believe that Houston Texans are going to roll the dice. I know they need everything. When we did the mock draft and we laughed about it, but man, sources say they're high on Matt Carroll, the Ole Miss quarterback.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. Mitch Trubisky was a first-round quarterback.
He was,
and I still don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be. He was
really
just in a system that didn't help him. I don't think he had a chance to flourish. Here it is: you 4 years in one spot with 3 different offensive coordinators the whole time, can never really get a solid offense underneath you.
I agree with that, but I think there's a point where you have to say, are you a system quarterback or are you just a really good quarterback?
I mean, I'm not going to argue that point, man. And there's really no way of telling. You can, but at the same time, if you get into the right system in the NFL, you can have success. Look at Kirk Cocaine.
This is true. Well, yeah, but the thing with you got me calling him Kirk Kane. The thing about Kirk Cousins,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. The thing about Kirk Cousins is he's good for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then he's back to his old ways or whatever it is. He's on the other side. And it's like every team he's done this with, he goes to the other side. Like he's great. We're like, oh, this guy, he's figured it out. He's good. And then he's not. And so I don't know. Maybe the days of drafting that first round QB high is over.
It's not. There's no one. See, this is the whole. And the reason I say that, Jay.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's the face of your franchise. That's what the teams want to be able to go and find. They want to find that Peyton Manning, right? They want to find those Joe Montanas, and I mean, I don't know if that's a good example because I think Montana was the 3rd round out of Notre Dame.
He was, but I mean, they're looking for the Peyton Mannings, and they're
looking for those 1st round picks that pan out and work, man. We
even
understand
the Lamar
that.
Jacksons,
and the Lamar Jackson. I'm not gonna get far. Yeah, exactly. So for the draft class to be down and all the Mel Kibers and Tom McShays of the world, this is not a good draft class for quarterback. This is not a good draft class for quarterback. I would not draft the quarterback. And why? But if you need a quarterback, he fits your need, and you're still okay with other pieces that you can get in that 2nd round. And if that guy's your guy, then you take him. And the thing is, everyone goes, well, if you miss bad, and it sets you back. Some of these teams been set back forever. They done drafted every position,
New York,
every year. Fucking Detroit.
Oh yeah.
So how much
New York, Detroit?
Well, you can't, at some point in time, oh my God, we missed and it set us back. No, your whole front office has to be stupid and incompetent.
Seattle.
That's really what it comes down to. You're not going to talk. Well, Seattle missed at other positions, but at the same time, they got Russell Wilson in the 3rd round.
True. But
so I mean, I agree to your point.
Yeah.
You can find a good quarterback later in the draft and everyone's like, he's too short. He can't play in the NFL.
Yeah.
And half these fools that call people short, Jay, are short themselves and they can't even play ball. Like, you can't tell me what I can and can't do talent-wise.
I agree.
See over the line. Well, shit.
I agree.
They rolling people out nowadays left and right. That's true. Find a way to make it work for a good QB.
I mean, your QBs these days have to be mobile. They have to be.
They need to be.
I would even say past need, they have to, and we're saying the same thing, but it's that just intensity of, look, if your quarterback cannot, and Mike said it right, moving up in the pocket, moving with the pocket, and being able to have that, then he's going to get killed. I mean, the stand in the pocket, pure QB passer, pure pocket passer, I think is gone. But what I was going to say too was, I don't think QBs now will be drafted as high because the now face of these teams are defensive players. They're your defensive linemen and your DBs. Because now they're recognizing, if we don't have a good defense, if we can't stop them from scoring, we're not going to win. And the teams that have won had great defenses. Obviously, LA has a great defense.
Right.
Tampa Bay's defense was amazing last year.
Right.
I mean, you had Tampa Tom, you had good receivers, you had a good offense, but you had a great defense.
That defense balled out. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
So it's just like the old adage. Offense wins you games, defense wins you championships. So now people are looking at –
That's true. 365 damn days a year. Believe what you want to. Score a lot of points if you want to. But if your defense can't stop them, you won't.
It don't
win.
matter. Look at Buffalo. Buffalo is sick because guess what? Their vaunted defense couldn't stop their offense, the Kansas City's offense. And, when it mattered, when they needed to. So
in the most crucial time. Great words right there, Jay. Yep, you're right, buddy. You are
in the most crucial time. So I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, in the draft, I'm looking at QBs that are not going to lose the game, but defensive players that can win it for me.
Ooh, okay.
Right? So if I have not a game manager, but a player that won't lose the game, if I'm up, they're not going to put us in a position that's going to create us having to do more than we need to, where we have to go outside of what we've gone through the whole week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that's what I'm looking at as a fan and as a person that's watching this game, saying, okay, look, I say there's no good quarterback. I'll say it like this. There's no first-round quarterback.
Okay. There's no first-round quarterback.
There's no first-round quarterback.
But
there's no first-round QB.
If you had to get one of the top 5 out of all these names, that's the question in the 4 down, bro. Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Matt Corral, Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder. Out of those 5, if you got to get one for a team, not your team, because your team doesn't need a quarterback right now, unless you get one of these other guys on the list that's slated to go. The Western Michigan quarterback, the quarterback out of Brown University, Ivy League kid. My name, hey guys, forgive me for forgetting names right now. I had a day where I thought I was going to choke 5 different people, and I didn't. I'm here, so we good. But,
praise the Lord.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, but you know, so just if your team that needs a quarterback, which one of those 5 to me do you take out of that top 5 ranking? Because they talk about ceilings, they talk about floors. I hate that damn talk. Like, he's a good quarterback, he's capable, but he has a low ceiling and the floor is risen on him. God damn it, can he play? Can he play? Are you gonna draft him and are you gonna keep him?
What I think too, it goes to level of competition and how they did in adversity. And so, and so, if I'm looking at it from that standpoint, then Willis has the most upside because of the competition and his skills.
Liberty's competition was good?
No. So that's the thing. It's like, okay.
So his skill set, you think, puts him up there was like the most potential.
Skill set.
Exactly. Got you on that one.
So if I say, look, if I can hone what you have and slow the game down for you and help you understand on this level, because I think that's the other part too is, you know, I look at the programs where these players are coming from. And so, you know, Alabama QBs are not good. Texas QBs are not good.
Mac Jones did okay last year.
Mac Jones did okay.
The exception of what you're saying. I get what you're saying, big dog. I get you. Okay.
But name another Alabama quarterback that's won anything.
Joe Namath.
Bro,
Joe Namath.
Broadway Joe.
Kid of the Snake Stable,
you know
right?
what I'm saying? Was that 6, 7 or something like that? That we talking about? Yeah. They're not known for that. There are schools that are – Penn State is known as linebacker U. USC is known for their receivers, right, and running backs, right? Miami is known for their defense and their running backs. Like, there are schools that are known – Georgia – and for the most part, Alabama is known for their defense
and receivers.
Got it.
Okay.
But if you're looking at QBs, it's kind of a crapshoot. It's kind of
hey, roller, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot, man, and that's why it's in Vegas. Hey, well,
this is my whole thing, Jay. I feel where you're coming from. I believe that one guy that's not getting a lot of love, and I know when we did our mock draft, he was the second quarterback taken, and he was taken in the first round by Big Low at the number 8 pick, and that's Desmond Ridder. He's a guy that's proven to be a winner all the years he started. Big body, strong arm, elusive enough to move around and work in the pocket to get free.
Yeah.
I think that he'll be a capable pro. Malik Willis, I believe, is going to be good. But if you bring Malik Willis into a place where a coach and a GM are fighting for their life and their job in that first year he's there, he's not going to succeed because they're going to be forced to throw him into playing before he's actually ready to play at that pace and at that speed.
And I'm going to put this back up because, you know, Mike is always on it, man. Golden Mike goes to you, bro. You know, he talks about Pickett. Yeah, Liberty, the kid from Liberty, Willis, you know, having his career buried in ATL, if they pick him,
right?
If they pick him, you know, I don't know if it's buried there because you have Mariota, so you kind of have that gap.
See, I'm hoping, and I hope that
there.
Mariota's going to get a chance,
yes,
to actually play.
I believe,
and if they do go young quarterback, they just deem they have to be. Arthur Blank have to just be ready to be patient and let him learn for a year, because the thing is that coach, the head coach in Atlanta, forgive me for forgetting his name, he does like a mobile quarterback because he had Mariota in Tennessee back in the day, and
what do you call Motorola?
Yeah, Motorola. But hey guys, real quick though, y'all see Misador there. If y'all ever get a chance, check out the Crew podcast. You can find him on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, I believe. Hey, check out the Crew, man. Mike and his boys do a good job, and when the season starts and they do their roundtables, man, they do a really good job of breaking it down, man. And he does a lot of good talk about those Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you gotta love what Mike and the Crew do.
You know what? And on that note, let's go ahead and move to second.
Why you hate me, dog?
I'm not hating you. We just, we don't want to spend the whole time. We don't want to spend the whole time on the first down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Desmond Ritter, y'all. If you were at Desmond Ritter.
Okay, Desmond Ritter. Yeah. All right, second down. Hey, look, Denzel Ward got the bag, right? Got the bag.
Put the money in a bag.
Now, Debo is like, hey, look, I needs to get out of here. It's time to go.
Do you think he's going about it the right way, though?
You know,
Desmond Ward
I
is a defensive back.
I can tell you as a fan what I look at, but, you know, as a player, because as a fan, I'm like, yo, I get it. Like, I get it. Devontae got his. Tyreek got his. You know, look, Amari had his.
Hey, but a big percentage of his offensive production was from running the ball out of the backfield. And now they're trying to use that against him, which sucks. But at the same time,
it does.
I don't know if he's going about getting his bag the right way.
You know.
And listen why I say this, though, Jay.
Well, I'm going to put this up. You know, go ahead. Keep going.
He wants a certain amount of money. He wants to be paid a certain way. The 49ers have come to him about how they want to do things and how they're going to go about doing it.
Right.
And to get ready to start holding out and not participating or demanding a trade, you're not going to get anything. Because this is one thing I do know. John Lynch is not a dummy. One of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, one of the smartest people I've ever talked to.
Yeah.
He knows the value of what he has in Deebo Samuel. That offense does not function the same without Deebo Samuel.
Okay.
So Debo's not going anywhere if the 49ers are smart, which I believe they are. If they do something different to prove me wrong, I'll eat crow on this show, and I will say, yo, I was wrong. Lynch, that CTE is kicking in. Something's wrong. But other than that, Debo's going to have to sit back and put – and the thing is, I'm all about players getting their bread in their bag, dog. I'm never the one to be like, oh, no, man, we got to wait. He's not right. He shouldn't want to do this. The window of opportunity to get paid is small. Yeah. We know that. It doesn't last a long time.
Yeah.
He's got to get his bread, but saying what you aren't going to do and what you want to get it, you got to be careful doing that.
Here's the interesting thing, and I'm going to read this because, Mike, you and I are vibing tonight, bro. Debo really has the Niners over the barrel. Yes, he does. They just backed Lance as the starter, which means they're moving on from Jimmy G. I was just about, because here's the thing. He's not disclosed why he wants to trade. And I think it's because he's looking at Lance like, this kid ain't it. My numbers, this kid ain't it. And he's in a contract year. So if his numbers are down, or he's going to have to do more things that he doesn't want to do, if he says, look, I just want to be a receiver now because I'm listed as a receiver, so I want receiver money.
Right.
So if you put me as a running back, I might get my money. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to devalue me and saying, well, look, he's only got, 3 or 4 years. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Mike, I'm telling you, I was like, yo, this doesn't make sense, because everyone was like, what's the money? He's like, it's not the money. Yeah, it's the money, but it's not the money.
I understand. That's a great point, man.
You know
to where if it is about that contract year and he is trying to really get the bag off of performance and you taking away the best option that we had.
Bro.
Hey, you think he knows something about Trey Lance that we don't?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he does.
Oh, dude.
That boy can't do it right now. And I'm not saying he can't do it eventually, but no. Because you know what? He had a chance. And he got hurt, right?
And they only tried to play him, I think, 3 games, man.
Okay.
And he did get beat up.
He got a little banged up.
He come in and take over for Jimmy once Jimmy got hurt. So,
but here's the thing, though. They didn't put him back in when Jimmy got hurt again. So Debo knows what's going down in the Bay, and he's like, nah. I'm not trying to do this. This ain't right, because he will not get his bag. He won't get his numbers. Yo, I'm telling you, Mike, I was thinking the same thing today, like this, because I kept watching it. I was like, I listened to the words. He wouldn't tell me why. He just said he was very adamant about getting out of San Francisco, but he wouldn't tell me why. He wouldn't be specific, because he doesn't want to mess that up, when it comes to Trey Lance. But yeah, it's all the way.
Mm.
Absolutely.
That's a good point. That's a good take on it. I can't go It makes you go, It's interesting to see. So I really want to pay attention to how this thing plays out now. But then that Denzel Ward, man, 100 million, 70 of it guaranteed, dog. That is cray.
Is it crazy now? I mean, here's the thing, and I applaud the players for pushing, because that's what they've been doing. They've been pushing and saying, look, the longevity in this game is, and you know this, obviously, is finite, very finite, very small window. The average, years are what, like 3.5, something like that, 3 to 4. Whereas basketball, who has fully guaranteed contracts, fully guaranteed, they're like 7, 8. When you get in the league, now, there's not as many, but you can stay in the league and ride the bench for a very long time, Sean Bradley. So, just saying, you can do that.
Dang, dog, you went back.
You could do that. What's the cat in Miami? He's still on the squad. Was trying to fight
Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, he's trying to fight people.
Well, hey, he stood up for his coach because Jimmy Butler told Eric Spoelstra he was gonna kick his ass during the
Jimmy Butler was about to spree. Hey, he was about to be like the new Spreewell. He was about to get that dude. He was PJ Carlissimo.
Hey, did you see the video and read the lips when Eric Spoelstra said, "You want to fight me right now?" I almost died, dog. I was like, Jimmy Butler done lost his damn mind. And Udonis Haslem like, hey, no, dog, we ain't gonna do that. I'll whip your ass. I was like, Lord.
Udonis had to go get his cane first. It was like, hey.
I was hoping that distraction helped my Hawks out, but we're
not
gonna
at
talk
all.
about that in another segment.
Yes, sir. Because Thin Trey. Anyway,
hey, man, leave that man hair alone, man. He got that baby hair.
You got somebody say
what else you talking about? You wasn't talking about his weight, and you wasn't talking about the shots because he was hitting those until he tied, dog. It's okay. You that guy, dog. You're that guy.
It's
Chase
okay.
Stocks, the stand-up comedian.
But no, I mean, look, we're looking at guaranteed contracts. We see that with Deshaun Watson, fully guaranteed, the first one. And now you have receivers and you get more players that are getting more and more of their contract guaranteed, which I'm excited for.
But the way they spread it out, it helps the cap too. The way they said they did this Ward contract, man, it's gonna help out. I'm just, dude, the numbers are astronomical. But like I said, with this new TV deal with Amazon being in the loop now, how much money the league has got for that first 2 years of that contract, dog, is asinine. The way I like to say that is cray.
Well, it's because, fans continue to watch and to consume. And that's what it is. When people consume, man, that's what you're going to get. So, good for them. Players get it. Go get it.
Know how you got it all every day and at the mall.
Okay, we can't pay for that. So that's enough. We can't pay for that. That's enough. But you know what? You know how we can't pay for that? Buy us a coffee. Help us grow. You know what I'm saying? Hit that thing, man. Cha-ching. There you go. You can always hit us up, www.buymeacoffee.com/BigGameJames. Like the show, help us grow. Buy us a coffee.
Buy us a coffee, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the show.
You skip your frozen latte one day and give it to me. Thank you. God likes those that give, and so does Big Game James.
You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. He protects the babies and the idiots. And I haven't been on milk for a minute. So, look, make sure that you do that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to, and we put it back into the show for sure so we can have giveaways and we can get more merch and you can support. Because that's what we want to do. We want to support you because y'all support us. Thank you so much for all those that have subscribed. People that tell other people, thank you so much. That means a lot to us. That way we can spread the word of what we do, which is Big Game Sports Buzz. Let's get into this third down, man. This is one of my favorites. I sent this to Big Game. Karl-Anthony Towns and John Morant, a.k.a. Usher's dad, were jawing back and forth during the whole series. And if you don't think John Morant's dad looked like Usher, I
didn't have time. I was trying to put the picture on the damn. I just ran out of time. Jay. So you send me that. I'm dying, right? I told my wife, my wife a big Usher fan, right? I said, come here.
I'm gonna retweet it.
I said, Usher is courtside talking crazy to the Karl-Anthony Towns daddy. And I pulled it up. She said, what the? She said, "Wait a minute, that's not Usher." I was like, "Nah, that's John Moran, Daddy." But that fool looked just like Usher.
It looked just like him, man.
Died laughing. Hey, then Jay, when you
Yeah.
watch the video,
Oh man,
the fool walks off. He got on skinny jeans. How
Yes,
old
sir.
is this cat? I was really trying to Google how old John Moran's
I think
daddy
he's
is.
like 42, 43.
He got to be.
He's around that age.
He ain't as young as he think he is.
Right.
But he think he can go to the club and hang out with his son, dog. Because he
Hey.
had some skinny jeans on and some black
Bro.
aviators, and boy, I about died, dog. It's
I'm
you
telling
inside the building with some black ass aviators on.
Bro.
Come on, man.
That's
Come
Usher.
on,
That's
dog.
Usher life. That's
All
Usher
day,
life.
dog. All
That's
day. Look like
that's
Usher
Raymond Usher right there. That's
Look
it. That's
like
Usher
Usher.
Raymond. That's it. But yeah, so they're joining back and forth. I'm gonna tell you what, man. They actually have a bet. They have a bet going that whoever loses will have to wear the Suns jersey and the actual size. So I'm hoping John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies go ahead and beat this out, because if you have not seen Karl Anthony Towns' dad, he's a big dude. He's not small.
Yeah.
And he has to wear John Morant's actual jersey, which is not very big. It's not very big. So
That's gonna be hilarious.
it is.
If
It is.
John and them take care of business and win, I do.
I think they're going to do that. And we'll talk about that and who you got, you know what I'm saying, which is
Gotcha.
not too far from here. But yeah, man,
Got it.
I love the fact that the dads are like walking down courtside while the game is going
In
on.
front of the scorers table, they can hear them. They just keep repeating it. Like it's
They just
classic, bro.
joy.
You gotta love it though. You gotta love the
Dude.
camaraderie and
Oh
them
man, that's
both loving their kids and what they do and pushing them and believing the best in
Yeah.
both of them, man. And you know, Cat had a little bit of stuff he went through. He lost his mom to COVID.
Yeah.
Dad was real sick with COVID,
yeah.
made it through.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, it's just gotta be a good experience, man, for him just having a dad courtside, being
Yeah.
able to be there and handle his business and do what they're doing, man. It's all respect, man, to those
Absolutely.
to those fathers, man.
And let me tell you something, man. The other part of this that I love, and you hit it right there on the back end. You know, the fathers are there courtside, and the kids have the same last name as their fathers. All right. Now, if you know, you know.
Message.
If you know, you know. Right. But it's the fact that the dad has been there. He just didn't show up.
Right.
You know, oh, my son's in the NBA, I'm gonna show up now. Nah, he's been there. You know what I'm saying? Used to play. He wanted to play overseas, but was like, yo, I got a son. Nah, my dream's over. You know what I mean? So he's played ball, but I'm telling you, it's I love it because it's fathers being fathers. Like this is what fathers do. And
Yeah.
I think these two guys will be friends for a minute. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, man. I think that was a start or something right there.
Oh yeah,
dog.
yeah. Like
I
they,
believe that. I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they whenever they play each other, the dads will get together, have a little brown liquor and some dominoes for sure.
There's gonna be some cross country barbecuing going on with the brown liquor, like you
Man,
said. dog.
that's a fact, bro. That's a
Speaking
fact.
of brown liquor,
Hey, cheers. And if you got yours, cheers as well to you.
toast to you as
You know
well.
what I mean?
Salud.
All right, let's hop into this fourth down, man, because we gotta go. We got a lot going on. Fourth down. Look, the Nets currently are down 0-2. If they go down 0-3, is it time?
Hey man, Nets aren't gonna lose at home. They're not gonna lose at home. Hey, but Jay, to have a lead 2 games,
Brown
and,
liquor dominoes, bro.
and
I'm saying though.
Boston was down by 17 last night and came back and won
That's
that
what
game.
I'm saying.
But can they do that on the road?
That's
just
a
feel
good
like
question.
We still haven't seen the best of KD yet. Kyrie's doing what he's supposed to be doing. The other players around them, they're still waiting on what was the Bruce Brown and other guys to do things to help out. But
That's the Kyrie way.
if they go down 0-3, I don't see the Nets being able to get back into that series. But I think they're gonna win that first game at home. I don't think they get down. I don't think they go down 3 games. I think they're gonna win that first game at home, bro. I just really
I
do.
don't know, man. You're probably right. You're probably right.
Now,
Here's-
hey, for some reason, I hope I'm wrong. And I've never, ever, never in my life cheered for the Boston Celtics.
I'm saying, but this time, because, and this is what we talked about on the Chop Shop, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Make sure you check it out right here, Big Games Sports Buzz. I'm sorry, Big Games Entertainment, ASAP, Roku. But we talked about the NBA needing villains. And
Yeah,
Kyrie and KD are perfect villains. They're perfect. They're perfect villains.
They're the Joker and Penguin.
Man, that's
the Batman and Robin.
I mean, they're the
Of
dynamic
Jason Tatum and Jaylen
duos.
Brown.
They're the dynamic duos of villains. Like, this is so perfect because you have an infiltrator, right? You call it whatever you want to with Kyrie, and KD no one still likes, and it could be his hairline or whatever it is. But it's just the fact that
that's where we're going.
It's just the fact that, I mean, he can still, beat me.
At the top of his head looks like a chocolate sprinkle covered ice cream cone.
It looks like chocolate hundreds and thousands, man. If you know, you know. Yeah, I get you, until the visiting team wins, but I don't know. I don't think it comes off as I don't think you have to be hard to be a villain.
Thomas Lambeer, huh?
That will you look. Just think about it like this, Mike. In that time, Cats was like breaking people's arms. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, okay, it's a foul, but it's not a flagrant or anything like that. Like, I mean, there's video of people just clotheslining other people, and they're not getting thrown out. This game today, yeah, if you like blow on them, that's a tech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a different game, but they're perfect villains because you love to hate them. You don't want to see them succeed. And to me, that's the epitome of
why
what
is that?
villain
I know we talked about that a little
That's
bit
a
on
great
Tuesday,
question.
man.
I don't know.
Why they hate it so much? Like, well,
Joe Dumars was, people don't know how
Joe Dumars was a monster, bro.
sinister that guy was.
He was a beast.
That guy was sick.
But
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm like, why does everybody hate both of them? I think Kyrie's a little
Kyrie's
douche. Kyrie, I get.
Kyrie's easy.
I'm not mad at KD for making the moves KD did, because now you're looking at the teammates he had to try to ride out with and couldn't do it with.
Yeah.
I think he made the right decision to leave and go to Golden State, whether you like it or not. I think he made the right move.
But see that, and it goes back to, again, who makes the villains? Who creates the villains?
The media.
Fans. It's the fans.
And the
The
fans.
fans and the media. And yeah. To your point, the media does. They help fuel that.
It's not right what he did to those guys. He moved on to Steph and Clay and Draymond, and it just wasn't fair. That's the same dude that played to get a goddamn participation trophy, writing that narrative. Shut up sometime, dog. I'm sorry. I said it. I meant it. Take a sip.
Cheers. But it still goes back to the fact that he is still a villain. You still love to hate him, whatever it is. Whether it's just a fact that he went out and he joined the other, the dark side and all of that. He left his squad. He left his guys. He did. But he knew, and the reality is he knew that he was not going to be able to win with that team. That's a fact. I don't care what you want to say about it. But
Mike, I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about those beat writers that always find a way to pin people against other people, man. That's who I'm talking about, man.
Why are we talking about? He's a cast member. Funny guy. He works. What is it? Newman? You say he's a Newman?
Damn, dude, I actually love that show, man.
Wow, Newman's a great character though. But no, he is.
Newman lost weight. He doesn't even look the same anymore. Is he still alive? My bad. I think.
Well,
so.
damn, you just said he lost weight. That's one way to lose it.
Well,
I
shit,
guess.
he met. You went there.
You led me down the path. You led me down the
Don't
path.
try to put gasoline on my drawers.
Man, look, you know what? And on that note, let's just go ahead, hit that next segment where we look at things this week, and you know what they do? They make us say,
"Oh hell no! Oh 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 hell no!
Oh hell no!"
Mike, I can't with you tonight, man. I just want to put this up here. He can't carry the team. He's like Tiki on a long run, bound to fumble. Whew. And you know what? On that note, that just puts us right into this oh hell no.
Man, dude, there's a lot of shenanigans and foolishness that's been going on, Jay.
God.
A lot.
Dude, I think I hit you with like 3 or 4 of them today.
You changed your mind 4 times in one day, bro. I was like, hey, just do that day. Whatever you gonna do it, dog. Don't tell me no more. I just want to hear it.
Gosh. And usually we like to keep these, to ourselves so we can get the shock value. But I was like, bro, I don't know. I just don't know because there's so much. But I'm gonna put this one out here. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. If you were not aware, apparently Jerry has some outside children.
Oh, you did do this one.
I'm gonna do this one because it's ridiculous, man. It's straight ridiculous, right? If you're not aware, like I said, Jerry Jones had some outside children. Was out. The young lady that he slept with back in 1996, about 95, had a baby. 1996, she was a ticket agent in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's the backstory, right? The lady is now was suing Jerry Jones, right? Because she said, you owe me more money. I want all my child support. You owe me more money. Jerry and the woman decided, look, we're going to have a settlement. As long as you don't come out, we don't talk about this, I'm going to pay you $3 million over the lifetime of the child till she's 18. He actually paid $4 million.
Damn, okay.
Gave a tip. Gave a tip. Not bad. Not bad work, right?
It don't even sound right talking about a child and tipping.
But wait, though.
It don't even sound right.
But wait. Then on top of that, right? She says, hey, look, I want this type of car for my Sweet 16. Jerry gets the car, right? Jerry gets the car. Okay. She comes back and says, look, you know what? I'm suing you because I want $20 million. You owe me $20 million. $20 million. That's what he owes her. That's what she says, right? Today, she has dropped the suit.
What'd Jerry do? How that disappear all of a sudden? I wants to know.
She wants Jerry to take a paternity test. So check this out. Jerry never took a paternity test. We don't know if that's his child or not. He just didn't want this to come out. So that's how rich people do. They're like,
because he knew
he
done laid down with mama.
Yeah, he's been married, to old girl since 1963. And the baby was born in 1996. So you do the math. It don't work out. But all I'm saying is this. You dropped the suit so you can take this dude to Maury Povich and say, Jerry, you the daddy, but he already paid you $4 million. Look here. You done got your $4 million. You 24 years old. Child support is over. He don't owe you nothing. He owes you nothing. And then
he owed me a piece of that team, though, Jay.
No, sir.
Why not? Sir. All those other kids in line to get a piece.
Here's the deal that Jerry can do. He can will that to whomever he wants to.
Yeah.
The team is not a family heirloom. It doesn't work that way. And I am sure. And here's the other part of this. How you going to get a piece of the team and you ain't even on payroll? You ain't even work there. You don't do nothing. Every kid works for the Cowboys.
She tweets social media for the Cowboys, goddammit.
No, she tweets on social media about the Cowboys. I do that too, but I ain't on payroll.
Not for the Cowboys, but
yeah, about
the Cowboys. Yeah, man. Damn.
Man, so yeah, she gets the Oh Hell No award because look here. I'm all about kids being supported. Support the kids. You 24, boo-boo. You 24. Go out and get yourself a job. You done already got paid $4 million. You and your mama. You know what I'm saying? And this is the child that's doing this. The mom's like, look, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Yeah, because mama done got $4 million.
She living her best life.
And in Arkansas, boy, you get the best double wide money you can buy for $4 million. She got a quadruple wide. She got 2 double wides together.
bro.
Hey,
She got
and
a
it's-
double wide on top of her double wide.
Hey, and it's on the foundation.
You know what I mean? You know,
Her
it ain't
double
no
wide
wheels
secure.
here.
Her double wide is secured on the foundation.
We on bricks, not wheels. Bricks.
If I've offended anyone from the Arkansas
You
community,
know you did.
I'm officially not sorry. It's a joke. Get over it.
Yes, sir. Like feral kittens. Ain't no back child support, man. Ain't none. She 24.
I'm the pappy.
I be the baby.
I be the baby pappy.
I'm the baby's father. Come on, man.
For $4 million, I be the pappy.
Man, come on, bro.
Man,
I can't with
That's
that, man.
That's a good one.
Thanks, sir.
My old hell now is gonna be quick, man, because so game 2 between the Golden State Warriors and the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic goes crazy, gets teed up, gets kicked out of the game. Later on, Nikola Jokic explained why he got mad, and I've got to read this.
Yeah.
I got to read this quote.
Man, you
Because,
sent this to me. I was like,
you like, who did that? It was so funny. He said, who he talking about? I said, yes, that's exactly right. Who he talking about?
who you talking about?
So, hold on. So he slid his finger right up my hole, and I
Stop.
don't really like that. In Serbia, we did not do this with other men, especially in professional sports. Next time I see him, I will do the same thing to him.
Oh,
You
Lord.
just said in Serbia, y'all don't do that, but you gonna do it back to him next time.
Well, he's in America now, so
Long story short,
apparently in America
during the
that's
game, Gary Payton Jr. has been accused of goosing Nikola Jokic.
dude. There's goose.
I don't know if it was
And then
pointer
that's
or a thumb, but he said he slid it right up in there.
bro. He gave him the shocker.
He gave full details of getting a thumb to the glory
He
hole.
gave
And
him a
not excited
shocker.
about it at all. It's one thing I told my kids a long time ago, and if I offend anybody right now, I'm sorry.
That's the second time you said that, man.
Don't play booty games. You don't play booty games. That's a booty game. So the Golden State Warriors and Gary Payton Jr., oh, hell nah, for being in the NBA, on the court, on TV, playing booty games. Jay, I've been looking for film for like the last day and a half, dog.
Mike said, check the oil.
He checked that oil, dog.
I don't
Hey,
play booty games,
don't
bro.
play-
I'm
hey,
putting
no.
that on the soundboard somewhere.
Don't play booty games. No booty games. You use his voice, straight face, whatever. I even say it at school sometimes. If I get in trouble for saying it to the kids, fuck it. I get in trouble. I don't
Hey,
care.
Yo,
Hey, man.
kids.
Hey, man, sit down. Shut up. Don't be playing no booty games. Before they get in the shower, hey, man, get in the shower. Get in, get out. Don't play no booty games.
Bro, we gotta go.
You just got to say it. But that's my old hell now, man. Gary Payton Jr., goosing Jokic, the Joker. Joke's
Oh,
on
my
joke.
God.
Jokes on you, Joker. Oh, hell nah.
Oh my God, man. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, all right. That was so that's so much, man.
I'm
All right, let's
sorry,
get into
Jay.
this. Who you
It
got?
happened like
Okay.
that.
I got tears in my eyes. Let's get into this. Keep it on the court. Who you got for playoff version? We're gonna get through this quick. Just say who you got in this. Don't give me no explanation.
No explanation, dog. Hey, read it off. I'll tell you who I got, bro.
Phoenix, New Orleans,
Phoenix. New Orleans.
Memphis, huh? Right, no. Memphis, Minnesota.
I still believe in Memphis.
Oh yeah, for sure. Golden State, Denver.
Golden State. Everybody gonna play with their assholes
Booty
fucking up.
games. Playing booty games.
Booty games. Never booty games.
Should
Hey,
have put that
stop playing
last. Rounding out Western Conference, Utah, Dallas.
Hey, Luka come back, Mavericks.
If he doesn't,
If he doesn't, Jazz.
okay. He's probably not gonna be back tonight. They say he may be back by next
Game
game.
3. Okay.
Yeah. So game 3 tonight.
They got to steal one on the road, though, Jay. They got to steal one in Utah
Yeah.
to even it back up. I mean, to
I
get
agree
the
with
home
that.
court back, yeah.
I agree with that. Let's go East. Bucks, Bulls.
Bucks.
Mm.
But Bulls have gotten cold like
Yeah.
in the wrong part of the season, I think, man. I think the Bucks got them.
Let's see. Heat and the and Thin Tray. Hawks.
I know who the hell you talking about. Know how you see how I'm looking at you?
See how
You don't think I be looking at you? I'm looking at you. All right.
we playing the booty games.
Oh shit!
Not, bro.
You can't do it. Hey,
Hoxie.
I can't talk on my heart, man. Look like Heat look like they got control of this series, dog.
They do. They really do.
I thought Atlanta was gonna steal one in Miami, but nah, Heat, dog. And it hurts me to say that about my squad.
There you go. See? There you go. Nets Celtics. This is a tough one.
Winner of game 3. I'm gonna say Celtics right now.
I agree with that.
Tatum and Brown, man, are playing so good at home with Marcus Smart, dog. I'm gonna go Celtics.
Man, when Marcus Smart is hitting shots, it's a bad day. It's a bad day for the other squad. Rounding it out, Raptors Sixers. I mean, should be pretty easy.
Man, Drakey and the Raptors go down, baby.
They're already down 3. Yeah. When you got Embiid shooting the final 3-pointer,
shit.
It's over. All right. Hey, we are debuting a new segment called One Gotta Go. Brought to you by Big Game, because he's doing this. I don't know what.
He has no idea, y'all, what I'm about to hit him with.
No idea.
We're sitting around talking. You see all these memes and these pictures that come across social media and the internet, and there's like, you can only pick one. The one's got to go. So it's
Please
like,
don't send those to me. I hate them.
You know what? One got to go. So it's a new segment on the show, and I'm going to keep it quarterback since we talked about quarterbacks going into this year's draft.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Jay Stoggs 5 quarterback names. He's got to pick one that he wants to see gone and tell me why.
Aaron Rodgers is douchey. Was he on the list?
Well, this might be easier than I thought. All right, Jay. So
sorry. Bad host. Bad.
Hey, so
bad co-host.
Now that okay, so number 1, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, whatever.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say douchey Rodgers because he's gonna get it. I already knew that with you, so I did not put him on here.
Tough, man.
I gave you 4 up and coming quarterbacks: Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. One's got to go.
Gosh, I guess I would have to go with. I would go with Justin Herbert. That's tough though, because I think he has a great upside, but I'm looking at those other 3 and saying they could win the Super Bowl. One has already won the Super Bowl. One has gone to a Super Bowl. They can win it right now. I don't know if Justin can win it right now.
If the Chargers go out and draft the way they need to this year with the picks they have, he's right there in those AFC Championship games with those other guys, I think.
Possibly.
But, hey, I said one's got to go. You told me who it is.
Yeah.
I ain't arguing with you. That's
you got
your
another
pick,
one, that's it?
and that's your why. Hey, I just figured we do one.
That's good.
We'll keep it to one, and we'll mix it up. It won't always be sports, but with the theme of the quarterback, I just thought I'd hit you with a one. You got to go quarterback edition. So we'll start. We'll start having that a little bit more often on Big Game Sports Buzz.
I don't mind that. Wait, Mahomes, Mike, because his fiance and brother are annoying.
Hey, now,
Fair.
you talk about memes.
Fair.
Those are some of the funniest damn memes I've seen.
Fair
with
enough.
His brother,
His brother,
fiance.
his brother and fiance. Now wife. I think they're married now.
Fuck it, whatever she is. Sometimes
You
sit
know,
back, shut up and play
partner.
your role.
Partner, life partner.
You're the clapper in the stand. Shut up. Don't go
Life
talk
partner.
to the media and shit. Go sit down somewhere.
No, life
I
partner.
wish Aisha would have went and said something to the goddamn media when I was playing.
You wouldn't have said nothing.
Neither was she. She knew better. She wouldn't say shit.
Yo, some people have a top 100, some have a top 50, some have a top 25, and some even have a top 10. But here at Big Game Sports Buzz, you know what we do. Top 5. Who's in, who's out, no honorable mentions. None. This week, top 5
I feel so attacked,
sports
y'all, when he
cars.
says that. I just feel so attacked.
Don't feel attacked if you want to, because it is about you. I can say that honestly. Top 5 sports cars.
You can.
Top 5 sports cars. I'm gonna let you go, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Because you always start.
I'm not gonna take long on this. One, I like sports cars, but I'm gonna be realistic. I'm 6'3", 300 something pounds. I can't fit in half these goddamn cars that's out there that most people like. So the chances of me owning a sports car and this current body that I'm in is slim
They got
to none.
Convertibles with one seat.
Shut up. You talking about the Shaq Porsche. So no particular order. I'm gonna give you these. And this first car, a Porsche Turbo 911. I actually fit in one of those, and I had the chance to drive one. Hey man, if you ever get a chance, I'm gonna give y'all a plug, and I'm gonna hit y'all with the minute marking here, so y'all can give me some love back. If you ever go to Drive Vegas, it's like a racetrack. You can rent sports cars and drive on them. So I had a chance to go to Drive Vegas one time, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we got this, we got this." I was like, "Cool." And I walked in. They said, "Okay, go get the Porsche." I said, I said, everybody else had a chance to pick. They said, "You can't pick shit. You bigger than every car we got. Go get the Porsche." So I got in the Porsche 911 Turbo, man. That thing was amazing. I got it up to 185 miles per hour, man, on the straightaway. It was awesome. Other than that, next new thing I like that new 2022 Chevy Corvette, man. That thing looks amazing now. I don't know if I can fit in it. I don't know if my ass will get stuck getting in and out the door, but I think it is an amazing looking car. It looks more like a Ferrari or something now, so it has good character. I put a Bugatti, Jay. Any car that costs $2 million, I just think you got to put the shit on there. It looks cool. I put Bugatti. Realistically, I would like a McLaren over a Bugatti, but I don't know. I snuck it.
Oh, that's what you're gonna do, huh?
Bugatti,
like
number
McLaren
3.
Over Bugatti, huh?
Hey,
so you're gonna put a 6 on
4.
you, okay?
Hey, 4. No, I got my bad.
That was 6.
4.
Cheating always. And then he says, "I hate you when you say that. You just feel like you attacked me."
I know. I would be big game if I didn't do that shit.
I know.
Lamborghini, Diablo.
Ah.
Take the top off, man.
Very
One
nice.
of the coldest Lamborghinis I ever seen, man. I feel like in the movie Exit Wounds that DMX was driving, flipping beautiful. And I saw one riding down the street the other day that was really cool. Then one of my boys' wife has this car, and I think it's off the chain. The kids rode in it; they love it. The Audi R8, the one with like the clear glass and the engine in the back, you can see.
Yeah,
For that being an Audi, dog, like when you see, like I've seen them on the road, but like to see it up close and personal, to hear that rum, 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 and, you know, to hear like, oh, that's an Audi.
Yeah,
like whoa, that's, you know. But other than that, Big Game is not really a sports car guy, but that's what I got for you, dog.
There you go. That's pretty
I'm
nice.
almost now, Jay. I'm not trying to be funny. I know you got to do your list.
I do.
Will we do an old school one day? Because I had one sports car that came up, but I thought it was a little too vintage, so I was like, I can't put it on here.
I mean, you know, look, we just said top 5 sports cars all time, you know, but hey, it's all good. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, for you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, you know.
It's a different list. I just want to make sure.
I know it's a different list. It's always different lists that you always say. Anyway, actually, I agree with you. Porsche 911, that's on my list as well. I mean, it's a kind of car. I hate you. You know, I never do mine in particular order. So there you go. Porsche 911. Put it on the list wherever you want to, but there you go. Ford GT. I think that's just a beautiful car.
That shit is awesome, man. That's a beautiful car. It really is.
Just a nice car.
Yes, sir.
I actually put a Ferrari on here. Ferrari 250 GTO. You know, so we start talking about classic stuff like that. Like, yo, that's. And I'm not going to tell you what I had to take off to put that on, but that right there is.
You can tell me. I do it all the time.
It's all right. No, I'm not going to talk about the Jaguar. But yeah, that Ferrari 250 GTO. Very, very nice, sir.
Okay.
Shelby Cobra.
Boy, that was
yeah.
That's dude. Now, Jay, you gotta finish your list. Have you seen the Shelby truck that Ford makes now?
Yes. I'm a blue oval guy. So, you know, take it what you want to.
Dude,
but yeah.
over $100,000 for a pickup truck that looks like a Mustang on steroids. This shit is awesome.
Yeah.
Good list.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got one more.
And I got one more. So this is the one that made me say, oh, that is a sports car. And it's the Lamborghini Countach. That's the one that did it for me with the flip-ups. And I said, oh, that's different. That's different. And I like different. And that's different. And it was lime green, and I said, yes, sign me up. Don't have the money then, don't have the money now. But, hey, if the show, buy us a coffee.
We might be able to get a Lamborghini.
You know what? If I got a Lamborghini, I'll tell you exactly what I would do. I would give people that listen to the show, subscribers, I would give them rides in that thing all day. Like, that's what I would do.
What if they don't live here, Jay?
Hey, road trip. Let's go. Let's go. If they can go half on the gas,
Gas high as giraffe booty right now.
Man, I'm telling you, that's why Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers came back. I was like, this gas is too high. It's too high. It's too high. Look here. Thank you so much for watching, sticking around with us. So appreciate the love. Again, we're sitting at, 680 subscribers?
680 subscribers, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Thank you
have
so
no
much.
idea. 32 shows in, just the amount of love. We love you back. I promise you we do. We check what we do. We make sure that we do it right, and that we're truthful to ourselves and to you. That's the
yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm Jay Soggs, aka the Buff Nerd. Make sure that you like, subscribe, tackle that bell, so you know when Big Game Entertainment is coming on. We have some stuff that's coming. We just need to get some people around it, but we got stuff coming. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to be something different, and we're going to lead you into the next thing.
There's this podcast.
Yes.
And then there's Booty Games. You want to do that podcast, man. Thank y'all for joining. I'm your boy, Big Game James. We'll catch y'all next week. We out.
Dope. It's a dope groove.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line, soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, any